morning, YouTube. You are never going to guess where I am. I'm at home. I took the trash out today. 600-foot driveway. Came walking out and I was looking at a couple trees I needed to cut. And I found this in the water meter. You can see there are bees. They're carrying pollen in. I'm not sure how long this has been here. But I do know that that swarm that I caught in Hernando, I believe, it re-swarmed, and I never did find it, and I'm wondering if this is it. So let me get suited up. We're going to go in and see what we got. They are carrying pollen in, so I take that as a sign that it may be a pretty decent sized hive down in there. So let's take a look. Alright. A lot of bees in here. Alright, I'm gonna run up to the house. I need to get a bigger box. Be right back. Alright, here it is after I got it out. You see I've got a lot of cat brood. I'm gonna have to try to find the queen, which may be a challenge in this. I was honestly not expecting this when I came out here. I didn't know it had been here this long. I still got stuff down there, so let me get started on this one and see what we got.
He is separating the honeycomb. Putting it into the frame. Placing the rubber bands on it to hold it. And now sliding it in.
Alright, I have 8 frames, at least partially filled with comb. Rubber banded in there. You see I've still got a good number of bees in here I need to get out. Remember those great plans for that bee vacuum that I didn't build yet? That would be handy right now. I don't really see a lot of fanning activity. I'm going to slide this thing a little closer and see if I can get them to march in here. I'm not positive if I've got the queen or not. It's a bit complicated down there. So anyway, let me get this checked out and see what we have here. Alright, we're starting to get some fanning. They're beginning to march in. You can see where they're kind of making a line. I basically reached down in here, grabbed several handfuls of bees. I'm going to have to scrape out the rest of this comb, but I want to wait till both of these guys are gone, because just in case the queen is one of the last ones to come out. The queen is like my daughter, the princess. She will be the last one ready. So we'll let these guys march in, hopefully come into the box. You can see it's a pretty good mess of bees. I filled up an 8 frame deep. I still got that comb I was yanking out extra. When I pulled this cover off, then it was hanging heavy with comb. You can see there's what ripped off when I pulled it off. So that's okay. I'll take a bite of that in a minute and try to make Dirt Rooster jealous. Here you go, Dirt Rooster. We have honey here in North Mississippi too. Oh, that's good. Gotta come on up and try mine sometime. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to close up this top. I might need to Yeah, I might need to put another hive body on here just to make sure. Yeah, there's plenty of room there. I'm gonna go ahead and put this cover on it, brush these girls in there, and see if I can get the rest of them to march in here in the next several minutes while I have my cup of coffee this morning. I can't believe I'm out here doing bees and I hadn't had a cup of coffee, so hang tight. Alright, put the cover on it, trying to get them marching up. They're all up near the top of the water meter anyway. Closer look here. Puff them a little bit. Give them a little motivation to move on. Yep, they seem to be going. And you can see they're continuing to march in, albeit a little more slowly. They're actually bringing out some trash out of the hive too. I saw them bring out a large larva that had apparently fallen out of its cell when I was moving things around. They just brought out a piece of broken off honeycomb. You can see him right there. If I get a good picture, bringing out more dead larvae or dying larvae. So I'm hoping that means they're taking this to be their home. Sorry, marker pipe for the water company. And they're starting to do a little housework and cleanup. It is amazing when you think that they can take care of stuff like that. I mean, they work together and they roll those larvae out of there and just toss them on the ground. And see if she just toss one down there on the ground. Meanwhile, don't worry, ladies, the guy's just sitting there in the recliner watching baseball. And still fewer bees in there. That one tried to sting me through the glove. Didn't quite like it. Still reaching in, grabbing handfuls of them when they cluster up, opening the lid and tossing them in. They're definitely making their way in there though. So a group over here. There's still some honeycomb that's down in there. Been scraping off, but those little bitty pieces, you can see they're still covered up on that one. And they're all over that trying to salvage what honey they can out of there. This is actually an old icky frame of old comb that I had that I had intended to use in here, but honestly there was so much comb of their own, I didn't have space in the box for it. So, which is a good thing. I think they're more likely to stay put with their brood and everything in here. For those of you who didn't see earlier, there they are. We've got some fanning. So they're heading in. See if I can't grab another handful of these girls here and toss them in there. They're down in that hole as well. I think that hole just leads to the main chamber there. I don't think it actually goes anywhere. So, let me see if I can't grab another couple handfuls. Okay, and now it's been a couple hours. You can see they are pretty much all in there. There are still some bees down there cleaning up. That's where that honey and stuff spilled. I'm gonna go ahead and button these guys up, take them to the apiary, and get this thing off and running. There are some ants trying to get in this hive, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that now before they get in there. And there it is. It's up here in the front apiary. I went on ahead and put that hardware cloth in there that hopefully the queen doesn't fit through. Try to keep them in there. I do have some of these little bitty ants that managed to make a run on the honey while it was sitting out there unattended for a bit. But I got most of those out of there, and the bees I hope I'll be able to run the rest of them out. So that's it. So that's a good removal. I'll do some cleanup. They're still cleaning up inside that water meter. So I'll go in there, and after they're done getting up all the honey and stuff, I'll scrape out what little bit of comb is left and whatnot, so that that's all cleaned up and ready to go. So thanks for watching. Hit like, hit subscribe. We appreciate it. Take care.